Welcome to Outlook 2019. If you're a brand new Outlook user, or even if you're already familiar with Outlook through previous versions, stick around through the next few clips as they will be helpful in providing a quick overview in where common items and tasks are located, how your favorite features now look, and how they behave in the latest traditional version of Outlook. And by traditional, I mean this is not the Office 365 version or the free Outlook.com version or even the Outlook web app version, all of which are very different versions of Outlook floating around out there. This is Outlook 2019. Now, how do you know it's Outlook 2019? Well, the easiest way to tell is to go up to what's known as the Backstage area. So clicking on that File menu in the upper left-hand corner and going all the way down to Office Account. Over on the right-hand side, underneath Product Information, you should see something that says Microsoft Office 2019 or something very similar. If instead it says subscription product or Office 365, then you do not have Outlook 2019, but the subscription version of Outlook, which is going to be different than what you are seeing in this course. Your version of Outlook may have additional features not shown in this course, as Outlook for Office 365 receives new features and updates every month as part of the subscription model. Office 2019 is different. When you buy Office 2019, you're buying one license, as is, in perpetuity. You will not receive new features every month like Office 365 will. Now, if you want to read more about the differences between Office 2019 and Office 365, be sure to check out this Microsoft support article here. But jumping back to the Backstage view, I'd like to point out another area that most people ignore, and that's this area right here, the Feedback button. The Feedback button, specifically this button right here, Suggest a Feature, that's going to take you over to this website, outlook.uservoice.com, and that's a little bit different compared to other Office applications. In other Office applications, clicking that feedback button will allow you to send feedback directly from Office, but this time we're taken to a website, and that throws a lot of people off. Now, this forum, it's a community forum where you can not only post a suggestion to Microsoft, but can browse other people's suggestions and vote on suggestions you feel would be worthwhile improvements to Outlook. Now, don't ignore this forum. Your suggestions and votes do matter here, and the developers at Microsoft really do pay attention to the feedback they receive here. So if you use Outlook on a regular basis, if you see something you like or see something you don't like, tell Microsoft about it. Now, on that feedback page in Outlook, there's another button underneath that Suggest a Feature button I want to point out, and that's this Outlook blog button. Clicking on that will take you to the Microsoft 365 blog, specifically to that Outlook page. Here, the Outlook team blogs about Outlook's new features, meaning the new features for Office 365 or Microsoft 365, which unfortunately usually does not apply to our version of Outlook or Outlook 2019. Very rarely, in fact, will they blog about something related to Office 2019. In fact, the last time they blogged about this specific version of Office was when it was first released back in September 2018. So take from that what you will. Just note that if you're looking to stay current with Outlook news, chances are that Outlook blog, the news that you're reading about, will not apply to Outlook 2019. And that's usually a point of confusion for a lot of my students. Now, one last area I want to point out is this info area here. Here, you'll find more account information related to your specific email address, as well as links to your account on the web, depending on the type of account you have set up. You may even find links to get the Outlook app for the iPhone, iPad, Android, Windows 10 mobile app, which just takes you to a web page where you can send a download link to your phone. And from back here on this info tab, you can even change your profile picture. Now, the rest of this backstage area is a bit more advanced, and as such, we will be exploring the rest of these settings in later clips.